Daily pressures can place stress in our decisions. We're moving throughout our life at the speed of light, and the demands and challenges are greater than ever. We move about in an ocean of motion. Our horizon seems to lock our thought process, and we seem to hear the chatter of violence on every street corner. We must be mindful of planted distractions and instill integrity in our decision to create a paradigm shift in our mind while being our brother's keeper. The thought of the week. Birthed in the pit of Reverend Leland Core's belly, this movement, the thought of the week, is designed to liberate our mind, cross racial differences, and create an atmosphere of unity, bringing peace and agape love into the atmosphere, while not forgetting to lift up our eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh our help. Now, let's hear from Reverend Leland Core.
Greetings, 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 my brothers and sisters. I want to talk this week again from the thought of the week and want to expound a little bit more into salt. But this time I want to talk about Jesus and the 12 disciples. And first I want to say that if Jesus was listening to a management firm like we listen to our teams, the Jerusalem management firm would have probably said, Jesus, do you realize that you are selecting a tax collector, you selecting fishermen, and these ordinary people who doesn't have this extraordinary education to fulfill such a major monumental task? And Jesus looked at these 12 ordinary people as he was gathering up the disciples, which would become apostles. And he said something monumental in Matthew 5 and 13 through 14. And if I could paraphrase, Jesus said to them, you are the salt unto the earth. And at that time, salt was a preserver in the biblical days, and salt was used for so many things. Salt was a preserver for food. Salt was used to clear the roadways, and salt was so important. As a matter of fact, it was so important, some of the Roman soldiers were paid in salt. So Jesus saw these 12 ordinary people, and he said, you are the salt of the earth and a light unto the path. Wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? You are the salt of the earth and the light unto the path. What a charge. We should be shouting right now because we have that authority. And so I've got to say this to my soon-to-be leaders, my leadership teams that are in place now, and those that are aspiring to be a leader. Now that you understand salt is so important, I've got to ask you that in your day-to-day living and your day-to-day interactions, are you the salt unto the earth as Christ called the disciples, the 12 disciples? Are you a salt unto the earth and a light unto the path? We are so important to this world as witnesses that we still need to have salt in us and saltiness, and that saltiness should get on others to preserve them, and we should be a light unto the path so that our lighthouse shines in us and through us on other people. We sing the song, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. So my brothers and sisters, until next week, I would say this, stay salty, Christ-like, and God bless you, and I love you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Reverend Leland Core and the Thought of the Week. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until the next broadcast, you can find him on the web at www.lelandcore.org or on Instagram at Reverend Leland Core, Core for DC Mayor.